Welcome to another series of Fortnite highlights where we take a look into the Fortnite universe surrounding the Fortnite player, Minhinks. Here we have two highlights which he performs amazing feats to secure the victory. Thank you so much for the support and tuning in for this epic moment. Let's check it out.
How you bite the hand that feed you? I can see it through my vision, I can read you. Don't you hold me down when I need you. Around this fake shit, you can't be.
Minhinks notices Venusaur was going through some problems and goes to help him and notices his assailants destroying him with a couple of shots from his rifle. His friend dives from Valhalla high above, exacting revenge, but unfortunately wasn't adept enough to secure it. They wiggle around like the human centipede, but they soon wiggle to their doom after a couple final blows. Mermaid Man is looking for Barnacle Boy and he couldn't find him. Instead, he found the Mandalorian camping the hallway as if Grogu was right behind him. In this situation, a Demogorgon learns to wield a rifle and carries a briefcase full of an unknown item. His teammates around him are taking heavy fire from both rockets and gunfire. And in this particular situation, the Demogorgon flees physically instead of going into the upside down world, leaving his teammates behind. Selfish Demogorgon. He runs far. However, they hunt, and the Demogorgon becomes hunted. Weeping for his teammates' loss, the Demogorgon knows he must move on and move forward so he can continue his journey being a meat flower, hoping to bloom. The Demogorgon has learned instant transmission and is now in another place entirely, but still in the same game. A guy with the kitsune mask takes a shot at the Demogorgon, fearless of his mouth with teeth, but unfortunately gets clapped. Seems to be fighting blow. And the Demogorgon, he takes his shots quick, destroying his opponents with grace and inflicting a barrage of damage. Minhinks skillfully guides the Demogorgon to what looks like a turn of events from the earlier, more grim situation of his teammates' failure. He is now pushing towards the assailant who was battling what the Demogorgon stole as a delicious victim. He drinks a liquid to regain shields. And the predator, unbeknownst to him, becomes the prey. Fascinating. It seems like this is a strong case of he thought sniping him after He thought to aggress the poor demigorgon, which actually wasn't that poor. Reloading his weaponry, feeling victorious with 5 kills underneath his belts, he wields a cannon suitable only for Thor. He notices people are nearby. Falling down but not too far, he takes some damage but maintains high ground. Looking for an easy shot to utilize the splash. He takes a couple shots and utilizing the splash is what he does. Unfortunately, the demigorgon knows it's a little high up, so he has to lower his altitude. Getting in high ground while in a optimal position, he attempts to push the enemy. The enemy is flustered, the demigorgon composed. Minhinks handling this ever so skillfully. But with no shots left from the cannon of Thor, he has to retreat, going back to his old ways with the precision of the sniper. He looks at his prey like a hawk does a poor rabbit in the field and thinks to himself, lunch, as he secures a shot on a player who also seems to have another case of the thought. It seems like the thought is a very prevalent matter, and a lot of people are catching it. A lot of people are thinking. Unfortunately for them, they should have not. And that's the case of the thoughts. Securing the high ground like an eagle perched up on the highest mountain, he notices a prey lurks closer than the rest. After being alerted by his teammates, for he did not know himself. Thank you, Minhinks said. Thank you, teammates. Unfortunately, the prey manages to regain his health, and Minhinks is forced to go up, but he has forgot how to build. The thoughts of being able to build has besieged him, and he struggles hard. Poor demigorgon. With the sniper back into his hand, he has regained a level of comfort and claps an opposing victim, jolting forward with a wall made of jelly, giving him high elasticity and steel ankles. They fight below him, and the person from afar once again tests his gangster, but unfortunately was not thug enough. The demigorgon has slain, the demigorgon has dominated and eliminated the foe, down to where one only remains. He notices that he is healing and goes down thinking to himself for an easy kill, but unfortunately has a severe case of I'm a potato. His opponent is slippery, elusive, and gains the high ground, but the Demigorgon actually doesn't remain composed at all. The Demigorgon is frantic and seems to be losing his... Oh my god. I wasn't sure that was going to go that way. Fascinating. How exhilarating was that? Phenomenal performance in the Fortnite universe by Minhinks. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe, and tell your friends of everything you've seen today. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.